Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. With Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we've got David Aldridge reporting in from the sideline. Mike, we know never an easy scenario for any team playing the second game of a back-to-back.
But it's life in the NBA. It does force a team to go a little deeper into its bench. Everybody has to contribute on back-to-back nights.
Now here's Jones. Kidd kicks to Jones. Pass to Mashburn. Just 5 on the clock. Driving in. That one good for 2.
Well, that's an easy, effortless make right at the rim.
Yeah, you know this. You usually get only looks like this in the layup line. The defense has to make it harder on him right there.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Dallas.
You know, coming into that one, they were looking to pull off an upset, but the talent differential was just too much to overcome.
And it was almost like they expected that result. Once they dug a hole for themselves, they didn't do a whole lot to get out of it.
Here's Johnson. The Mavericks making the shot. Robinson left side. Over Jones. And it falls over the rim and in.
Well, I like the stroke of David Robinson, especially from the mid-range area. I mean, softly lofting these shots up like he's in the gym all by himself.
Fader on the way. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Clearly, he's found his rhythm early in this one, looking to score whenever he can, whenever he has it.
And this team encourages him to be active on offense because they understand how dangerous he can be.
Now here's Jackson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. A jump hook misses off the right iron. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Del Negro. A miss that time would have put him up.
Well, there wasn't much there in terms of defensive pressure. I'm sure he'd like another crack at that shot.
Kidd passes to Williams, and there it is for him.
When you have that kind of size advantage, you just need to go right to the rim.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Johnson. And the layup falls.
Plays with so much ferocity, erasing that size mismatch clearly.
He won't be bullied in there regardless of the height disadvantage.
Back to Kidd. Pass to Mashburn. Here's Jackson. Rebound San Antonio.
Seemed as if he had the angle to finish, but the defense did just enough to throw him off.
Here's Del Negro. And he's good on the 3-ball.
This is who Rodman is, willing to do whatever he can to help the team win. Nice dime right there.
Mavericks trail by 3. Kidd passes to Mashburn. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Jackson. Over Johnson. Jackson gets the bucket.
What a move, showing off the handles there.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Here's Robinson. Good on the baseline, Jay. Robinson's got 6 points.
He's so difficult to slow down when he gets that fire in his eyes.
Pass to Jackson. It's stolen by Rodman. Robinson kicks to Johnson. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Jackson. To the paint. And the dunk by Jackson.
This is what a floor general looks like. The vision and the pinpoint pass.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Their defense was all spread out, not connected, leaving lots of holes, which the offense was able to exploit.
They just weren't communicating, weren't hustling. I'm sure it was driving coach up the wall.
Elliott the bucket.
That's an awful defensive lapse, allowing the uncontested jumper.
Pass to Mashburn. Now Jackson. Left side Jones. Outside Jackson. 5 to shoot. Here's Mashburn. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and this could turn into a three-point play.
Love the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball, inside and outside action.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Rodman with a screen on Kidd. Johnson dishes to Rodman. Rebound by Williams. Mavericks have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Right side Jackson. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Kidd's got his 3rd assist on the night. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Well, when David Robinson is playing with aggression, he's scary.
The Mavericks leading. Outside Kidd. Pass to Mashburn. Shot clock at 5. Back to Kidd. With the floater.
A tremendous shot blocker. Robinson is extremely quick off the floor.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not extra pass.
And the first one at the line is good.
Certainly takes free throws seriously. I see Kidd get even better at them as the years go on.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. San Antonio trails by 3. Now Johnson. Rodman sets the screen for Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Del Negro. Rodman sets the screen for Johnson. From outside the arc, and Vinny Del Negro with the 3. Del Negro's got it all tied up now for the Spurs. Outside Kidd. The shot by Williams, no good. San Antonio's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Robinson. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Yeah, I like the interior game of Robinson. He really does a nice job with getting deep position and then going to work.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for San Antonio.
Hey, we're locked into watching some old school basketball here, fellas. Working the post to start it out, playing inside out. Looks like a game plan from back in my time.
Man, they're just bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there.
Cummings, he's checked in for the Spurs. Back to Kidd. Jones finds Jackson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And got to be honest here. I mean, he should have made that.
I bet it's not going to affect his confidence, though. He's going to keep taking those shots.
Elliott, another one falls for San Antonio.
Well, I tell you what, this game's been a lot of fun to watch because these teams, they've got it going on early.
Hang on to your hats. They're getting after it.
Pass to Mashburn. Now here's Kidd. Here's the screen. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
He was just a bit out of position on the screen. He tried to make up for it, but he got caught.
Always a tricky play to call. But the refs were right on it.
Davis is checked in for Dallas. Brooks comes in for Kidd. Outside for Robinson. Cummings passes to Robinson. Brooks against Johnson. Pass to Elliott. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Elliott, man, what a stroke. Sean Elliott, an athletic forward who feels comfortable shooting from here.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 10. And Terry Cummings pulls it down. Here's San Antonio now. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Williams comes with a double team. Picked by Cummings. Johnson attacking. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 7.
And they're pressing their advantage here, looking to extend this lead.
Not content to rest on their laurels. They'll continue to attack.
Back to Brooks. Rebounded by the Spurs. Johnson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the first. They get the rebound and the dunk by Robinson.
And it's sometimes so difficult trying to keep Robinson off the board, especially when he's being aggressive like this.
And there's 1:45 left in the first. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
As the head coach of the Mavericks did give me a few minutes to catch up. We talked about the matchup against David Robinson. Coach said what makes David special is his combination of size and athleticism. He possesses a quickness that few other 7-footers have. He's got the power to beat you in the post, as well as the explosiveness to take you off the dribble. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks.
The defense getting hung up on the pick there. They've got to get over it.
And every time they don't, they're just allowing the shooter to find the jumper.
Pass to Mashburn. And he converts the layup. Mashburn's got 7 points.
The story of their offense so far has been just that, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Cummings with a screen on Brooks. Johnson kicks to Cummings. Back to Johnson. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Mashburn. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Davis finds Brooks. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the first. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jackson. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so it's San Antonio bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
That offense is cooking with gas. Love the game plan so far.
Attacking every chance they get.
Now, here's Johnson. Here's Elliott. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Elliott's got the lead up to 9 now for San Antonio.
Avery Johnson, a natural leader, a guy who leads with his example and his voice, somebody who plays hard at both ends.
15 to 18 feet. Most guys in this league are comfortable shooting from there.
Johnson outside to the left side wing. Elliott misses.
And he can't let that miss eat at him. Just got to come right back and take it again when left wide open.
Driving inside. And Wiley gets it to go. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Johnson. And Davis pulls it down.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Here's McLeod. 20 points for him last game against Phoenix. Left block shot on the way. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Spurs leading by 3. Pass to Cummings. Johnson outside. Here he goes. And it's good for 2. Johnson's got his second bucket tonight.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Brooks against Johnson. Brooks, the pass to Wiley. Davis sets a screen. Pass to McCloud. Three-pointer, Brooks. San Antonio with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Cummings with a screen on Davis. Johnson, the pass to Cummings. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Good work down low from Cummings. This is where he's really effective.
And the Mavericks call time here. One guy who's been getting it done is David Robinson.
Just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. He's pretty much dictated the pace with the steady offense inside. And the timeout right now, probably going to be making some adjustments.
Reed, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's McCloud, covered by Elliott. Here's Jones. Reed with the block.
You see the energy he plays with on defense. Phenomenal work.
Pass to Johnson. To the inside. And Reed throws it down.
2 hands for safety and surety.
You bet, Clark. Nothing left to chance.
Don't give him any chance to climb back into it.
Now here's Jones. He has yet to score. Here's Mashburn, and he uses the glass on the layup.
I think the defense gave him a bit of a gift there. I mean, he got all the space he needed to go to work.
Johnson outside. Out left to the wing. Del Negro with a screen on Kidd. Uncovered, and it's San Antonio with another.
He's got this offense absolutely humming. And I love the patience and timing he's added to his game. Very obvious he's worked on that.
And this is what a coach loves to see. Looking to create for others and making the killer pass.
Here's Mashburn. 9 points in the game so far. 4 on the clock. Robinson with the block.
A guy who can block shots from anywhere on the floor. The Admiral denies passage that time.
Dallas making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Cummings, he's checked in for the Spurs. Now, here's Johnson. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And the jam by Terry Cummings.
Playing soft defense like that is not the recipe.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, there was a serious lack of rim protection on that play for sure.
And for a coach, there's nothing more maddening than allowing wide-open looks at the rim.
And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Anderson, he's checked in for Johnson.
Number 40.
And so it's Dallas with, and now the fast break Anderson with the ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Look at Cummings committing to the inside play and getting some contact off the aggressive defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The Spurs making a switch here. Person's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Mavericks trail by 12. Pass to Kidd. On the wing, Jones. Will not go. This is off the front iron. San Antonio with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Picked by Reed. Yep, that one goes in there. Reed's got 4 points in the quarter.
They can't miss on an absolute tear.
This is a thing of beauty. Perfect offensive basketball.
Kidd passes to McCloud. Jones with the screen on Person. Back to Kidd. Teardrop shot. It's rebounded by Person. Here are the Spurs with the ball. This run now up to 13-2. Here's Del Negro. He's got 10. Here's Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Continuing to expand and grow their lead, much to the dismay of this crowd.
Never fun to see your home team losing control of a game. But this offense is just taking charge.
And so it's Dallas with After the basket by San Antonio. Down low. Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got his second basket.
Teams love hammering the ball inside and getting easy looks.
Anderson the screen. Del Negro kicks to Anderson. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Mavericks trail by 14. Here's McLeod. The rebound by Anderson. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Del Negro the pass to Reed. Reed with a screen for Anderson. Pass to Person. No good on the three.
Defense got all kinds of fortunate right there. Usually he takes full advantage of that situation.
I'm sure he'll take another shot at it if they keep giving him openings.
Here's Mashburn. 23 points for him the last game against Phoenix.
We heard about Kidd's passing ability. Seeing it firsthand is something else.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Here we go. Give it up.
Spurs also with the sub. Chris Whitney, he's checked in for Del Negro. And the free throw, no good. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 15-6 run. A nice shot by Anderson. Anderson's got his first points of the night.
Looking to stretch this lead out even further, going right after his shot.
And the defense continues to not be up to the challenge.
Jackson has the open look. Gallus again missing. Spurs leading by 14. Whitney with it. Person with a screen on Kidd. Whitney hits the three-point bomb.
With him, the scouting report says you've got to go over the screen.
Absolutely. He'll hurt you from deep. So you have to fight through those picks.
Here's Mashburn. 11 points in the game. Pass to Jackson. Here's Mashburn. Jones dishes to Jackson. Inside. And the basket by Jones.
Nice look out there to get his guy an easy chance.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. They set the screen. Fires at the elbow. And Jones pulls it down.
And people will say he shouldn't take that mid-range look. But he had the space and is capable of making it. With no one getting in his way, he goes for the easy money. Excellent play.
Here's Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Mavericks trail by 15. Outside Kidd to the right side. Anderson with the double team. Kicks it out to Jones. Dallas moving it around. By Jones. Jackson's got 12.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Kidd against Whitney. Now here's Anderson. Defense right on him. Kidd against Whitney. Kidd passes to Jackson. And he drops it in from the low post. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He continues to amaze in this one.
Kidd against Whitney. Pass to Cummings. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Terry Cummings possesses a combination of power and movement that's unique. really gives him an edge on most nights.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. And 1:01 left to play here in the second quarter. And Kidd, here we go. Count the basket.
Speed paying off there for Kidd. Great penetration.
There's 53 seconds left to play here in the half. Whitney against Kidd. Here's Cummings. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Stay aggressive. I don't ever like to see teams pump the brakes when they've got the lead. Stay aggressive, attack, a fantastic way to pad your cushion.
Absolutely. You know a run is coming.
Here's Mashburn. 11 points in the game. Williams, that's good.
Come on, Mashburn with the assist.
Spurs leading by 11. And here is Whitney. Pass to Person. From deep. They get it back. Here's Cummings. Off target at the rim. 1 second left. The shot, no good. That'll do it for the first half. Spurs lead by 11. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. 17 points was their biggest margin. Kicks it out to Rodman. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson finds Rodman. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break.
No shying away from contact there.
The Mavericks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
First team foul.
And that one falls for Jackson. Both free throws good from Jackson. San Antonio leading by 9. Johnson outside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Jason Kidd.
That's determination at its finest. He'll get one more.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Dallas shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Jackson passes to Mashburn. Here's Williams. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Johnson outside. Back to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
With that off-the-charts vertical, Rodman gets up and throws it down easily.
Mavericks trail by 14. Jackson passes to Kidd. Here's Williams. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Williams has got 10. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Johnson dishes to Rodman. Pass to Del Negro. 5 on the clock. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Dallas ball.
Outside Kidd. Over to the left wing. Mashburn. No good with the triple. Spurs leading by 12. Elliott passes to Johnson. They set the pick. Here's Del Negro. Pass to Robinson. Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Elliott. Great pass to set up the lay-in. He's got 10.
Their offensive efficiency has been even better here in the second.
Yeah, just continuing to dial it in on that end and focusing on making good shot selections.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
You know, it's not just on the players to change things up. It's up to these coaches to make the right reads as well.
It's more than just encouraging or yelling at them when needed. There's a lot of strategy that goes into this game.
Jackson is doubled. Pass to Jones. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Williams.
Excellent vision on display, dropping a dime to set up his teammate.
Johnson outside. Robinson sets a screen for Johnson. Williams comes with a double team. Back to Robinson. Pass to Elliott. Over Mashburn. Elliott misses.
And the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there.
And they pick up 2. 14 points for Williams.
Superb playmaking from Kidd with that dish right there.
On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Kidd. Pass to Del Negro. Rodman against Williams. Here's Robinson. And yes, it's good. Robinson's got 14.
And that kind of contact isn't going to distract Robinson at all. He pushes through with ease.
Outside, Jones. Jackson from long range. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one. San Antonio leading by 9. On the wing, Rodman. Pass to Elliott. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Kidd from the arc. Del Negro pulls it in. The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Kidd. Count that one.
Making the defense look powerless. I mean, taking it right inside for the bucket there.
They better be. It has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
Here's Mashburn. He's got 11. Kidd is doubled. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Kidd. Here's Mashburn. Covered by Johnson. On the wing, Jackson. There's Williams. The baseline J off the mark. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Robinson passes to Johnson. Here's Mashburn. Del Negro defending. Johnson against Jones. To the inside. Here's Mashburn. Dallas again missing. Spurs leading by 11. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet. Johnson's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Your Mavs dancers. Number 21, George McCloud.
Down low. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut to just 11 points in the basket from Williams.
More than pulling his weight offensively. I mean, he's ready and willing to step up when called upon.
And they'll need him to continue filling it up if they want to take control.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Kidd. The 19-footer is on the money. Kidd's got 6.
This is a comfort zone of Kidd's. Really skilled from the mid-range.
In the corner, it's Rodman. Inside, Elliott. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And hopefully that one-handed dunk gets them going.
I think that's why he went for it. These guys need a boost, don't they?
Yep.
Especially in a game this close. No question.
A shot by McLeod, no good. Spurs leading by 13. Here's Del Negro. 12 points for him. Robinson, that's good.
I'll tell you what, when David Robinson is playing with confidence like this, he can really pile up the points.
And they double up Kidd. Pass to Williams. Pulls up on the elbow. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here is Elliott. And here is Robinson. He's guarded by Williams. Robinson passes to Elliott. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Kidd gets the bucket. Kidd's got 4 this quarter.
He lives for the fast break. Kidd is all about instant offense. He's an ace in transition.
Johnson, the pass to Elliott. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. Good in the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. San Antonio leading by 11. Here's Johnson. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Gets it where he wants it and takes it up strong.
Dallas calls timeout.
Here we go. Please give it up for your Dallas Dancers. Substitution on the court.
And the Mavericks with possession here. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. And that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home. On the wing, Jackson. No one near him. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Rodman kicks to Johnson. Five to shoot. Del Negro. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
First foul. Vinny Del Negro. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Mavericks trail by 13. Now Brooks. The 19-foot shot. Jackson misses. Outside Robinson. Pass to Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Robinson. And Davis pulls it down. Robinson dishes to Johnson. .141 left to play in the third. And there's the drive. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Brooks outside. Right side Jackson. Three-pointer. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Jackson's got 8 here in the quarter.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Robinson a screen on Brooks. Johnson kicks to Robinson. Count it. Robinson's got 18 points in the game.
The fact that Robinson is a threat off the ball speaks to his offensive versatility.
Brooks against Johnson. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Fires from deep. And again, Dallas with the 3.
Poor defense on the perimeter. Has to be better.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Robinson, and it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
The Admiral going to the jumper right there. Way to show him something, big fella.
Mavericks trail by 11. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Jackson is doubled. Tries it from 19. Outside for Davis. On the wing, Brooks. Here's McLeod, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's San Antonio holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Dallas has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Pass to Mashburn. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's McLeod.
Dallas foul. Jamal Mashburn. Third personal foul.
San Antonio leading by 11. Johnson outside. And Reed throws it down.
2 hands for safety and surety.
You bet, Clark. Nothing left to chance.
Don't give him any chance to climb back into it.
The Maverick shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Back to Brooks. Pass to McClung. 17-foot shot on the way. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
He likes to operate in that mid-range area. Very comfortable there.
He can shoot over defenders. That's one of his advantages.
Brooks against Johnson. Rodman passes to Elliott. Rodman sets a screen. Shoots from the elbow. And the Spurs scoring again. Here's Brooks. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Mashburn. The baseline J. And it's good. 2 points.
Terrific effort from him, really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
Here's Reed. Rodman sets the screen for Reed. Misses the wing J. Mavericks trail by 11. To the middle. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's what this team needs right now.
You're right, cutting the deficit with the one-handed flush.
Maybe that can give them a little spark.
Here's Del Negro. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Mashburn, the pass to McLeod. 6 on the shot clock. Brooks finds Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Been a shootout all night. Why let up now? I say keep it going.
Why indeed? Keep going to the well and get buckets.
Here's Del Negro. Kicks it out to Rodman. Here is Elliott. Over McLeod. Offensive rebound. Johnson, the pass to Rodman. Here's Del Negro. Goes back up. Left side, Reed. Here's Del Negro. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. To the inside, Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
What a slam right there.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Del Negro. Mavericks with the rebound. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
What a job they've done to narrow the gap with this big run.
And it almost happened too late. Their offense didn't come alive until they were nearly out of it, but it's certainly alive now.
Here's Del Negro. And Reed has it in the corner. And it goes down 2 points. Reed's got 4 points this quarter.
Drilling that catch and shoot. Caught it and shot it with confidence.
Timeout, Dallas. Chris Whitney, he's checked in for the Spurs. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, over the break, I listened to what the head coach for Dallas was getting across in the huddle. He said, hey, we're still in this thing. We just have to trust each other out there. Be aggressive, stay together, and play as a team. We're coming back and winning this one. Pretty confident words, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Offensive rebound. And Reed throws it down.
Crashes the boards and finishes the play. Love that motor.
Mavericks trail by 7. Here's Williams. Good in the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Here is Elliott. Pass to Whitney. Banked in off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 7.
Impressive anticipation on the lead pass, putting it right on the money for his teammate.
Kidd gets the bucket.
You see the work Kidd has put into his game. Has the handle of a veteran.
The Spurs have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Here's Del Negro. Here's Reed, and Reed throws it down.
He is going to work down there. Gets the follow-up slam as a result.
Clark, you know, his effort on the boards tonight has been electrifying.
Superb.
And he's the difference in the game right now. Hustle plays like that one are a huge boost for his team.
Here's Jackson following the bucket by the Spurs. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mashburn. San Antonio with the rebound. Rodman's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Elliott. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Pass to Mashburn. And here's Jackson. Here's Mashburn. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
The coaches love seeing shots from there, at the rim.
To the wing on the left. Here's Del Negro. Rodman with a screen on Jackson. From 12 feet out, another one falls for San Antonio.
I think he's got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play once you get screened. You got to continue to fight through.
And coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort, or lack of one, that is.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here is Elliott. To the paint. Here's Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Great feed. I like when he looks to move the rock like this.
Mavericks trail by 11. Outside Kidd. The 11-footer. And the jumper falls for him. Mashburn's got 6 in the quarter.
Expertly placed bounce pass, avoiding interference and getting it to the shooter.
Pass to Elliott. Timeout, Spurs.
Not a bad time to pump the brakes right here. Check in with everybody and make sure you're speaking in stereo.
Could be a chance to adjust the lineup as well.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Cummings, he's checked in for Reed. Person comes in for Elliott. Anderson, he's checked in for Del Negro. And it's Rivers in for Chris Whitney. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Person's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Kidd with it. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From about 16, does not go in. San Antonio leading by 12. Rodman sets the screen for Anderson. Trying again. Yeah, count it.
Assist from Dennis Rodman.
Mavericks shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Now Jackson puts it up from 12. It's in. His shot is pure. And here's Rivers. There's 1:54 left in the fourth.
Not a bad look, just didn't fall.
Here's Mashburn. He's covered by Person. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
Love to see a point guard who's not afraid to take it inside. And it helps the kid can score with either hand.
Cummings with a screen on Jackson. Oh, one-handed!
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
Mavericks trail by 12. Outside Kidd. And they pick up the two.
Nice finish by Kidd in the paint. The defense can't let the rookie get this close in.
And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Spurs. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And the clock is going to expire on them. An impressive all-around win for the Spurs.
They got a huge boost from their bench tonight. Their reserves really played well.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Robinson.
And I loved the work rate he showed on the glass. He was attacking every miss that came off the iron.
San Antonio with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. Now here's Rivers. Fires from 18. The shot is good.
And with this last run, they have shut the door on any chance of a comeback.
Shut the door, turned off the lights, and locked it up. Fantastic run for them to end the game.
They lead by 11. Clark just let the clock run out.
It's celebration time.
Here's Person. Puts it up from 17. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Picking up a road win, Mike, pretty handily tonight.
On the road, you usually take what you can get. So they should be very happy with this victory.
And that'll do it, folks. For our terrific reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in tonight. So long and good night, everyone.